time with Dad. This is my favorite story time. Under the bed in my secret fort, and I'm gonna read
101 Dalmatians!
Just around the corner from Regent's Park, a Dalmatian named Pongo lived with his owner, Roger. Roger was a songwriter. He would spend hours every day tapping out new songs on his piano. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Dogs, 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 love chewy, chewy, good food. Boop, 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 boop. Pongo enjoyed listening to the music. Woo, 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 woo. But sometimes life could get pretty dull. He was certain that Roger would be much happier if he met someone. Yeah, Pogo was pretty sure he'd be happier with the companion too. Woo, 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 woo. My master should meet somebody. And I should meet someone too. Woo, woo, woo. Be so nice to have a dog friend. Yeah. Oh, look at that girl walking right now. Oh, look at her dog. Woo, 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 woo. Roger, Roger, Roger. Look at the door. Look at the door. Woo, 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 woo. The dog's looking out the window. Yeah. Then one day, Roger took Pongo for a walk in the park. Come on, Pongo, let's go for a walk. They passed a lovely young woman reading by the pond. Weather was the most beautiful Dalmatian Pongo had ever seen. It was almost too good to be true. Woo, 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 woo. But the woman and her Dalmatian were leaving the park. Pongo needed to act fast. He started to bark. Woo, 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 woo. Then he tugged at his leash and yanked Roger directly in front of the young lady. He wrapped the leash around her legs, and before he knew it, they stumbled into the pond. Oh no! Splash, 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 splash! What are you doing? Oh my God, my dress is completely ruined. And her dog, so, her name was Anita, and she was startled first, but then she and Roger started talking and laughing. Oh, okay. Your dog wrapped around me. I know. It happens. They said, I'm sorry, said Roger to Anita. That's okay. It wasn't done on purpose. So they laughed and found out that her name was Anita. Hi, Anita. I am Roger. Well, hello, Roger. Nice to meet you. And this is my dog. Well, this is my dog, Pongo. They both have Dalmatian dogs. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, my gosh. They're just so cute. And then months passed. And Roger and Anita fell in love, and soon they were married, together with Pongo and Perdita. The newlyweds moved into a beautiful home. They hired a friendly cook and a housekeeper named Nanny. Pongo couldn't be happier. Life was far from dull. Then one morning, Perdita delivered some wonderful news. She's expecting puppies! Yay! But the celebration was unfortunately cut short when Cruella DeVille, Anita's mean old schoolmate, barged into their house. Hello, Anita, and her fur coat dripping with fur, and her white gray hair on one side, and her black hair on the other side. She looked like a raccoon. Hello, Anita. She was obsessed with the idea of puppies, Cruella, and she had a fur bag, and a fur coat, and fur shoes, and a fur hat. Anita, darling, she crooned. Where are they? The puppies. Such pretty, beautiful puppies with beautiful coats. Oh, look at those puppies. Oh, where are they? Can you tell me? Oh, it will be 3 weeks before the puppies are born. Dawn. Well, I'll be back when they're born, because I do want to see the little darling pups. Toodles, goodbye, Cruella said as her fur coat slammed into the door, and then she had to open it. And she left. So 3 weeks passed quickly. And in that time, the excitement rose in their London home. Pogo and Perdita were so happy, and the nanny shouted, "The puppies are here! The puppies are here!" Pongo and Roger found Perdita and Anita surrounded by 15 adorable puppies. Pongo muzzled each other, and Roger danced around the room. Oh, they have 15 little puppies. They're so cute, the puppies. Oh, yeah, they're very cute. They're so cute. Oh, yeah. And then, guess who knocked walked in the door. Boom, boom, boom. Cruella was there. 15 puppies. Ah, how marvelous, cried Cruella. Storming into the home, Cruella eagerly plucked at the blanket, uncovering one of the puppies. But at the moment she saw the tiny Dalmatian, she pulled back in disgust. They're mongrels. What? They don't have any spots, she cried out. They're not mongrels. They'll get their spots. Just wait and see, Nanny exclaimed. Huh, you don't know anything about puppies. Cruella's devilish grin. That's right. They're only puppies. They'll get their spots soon, and I'll soon be able to have the best fur coat in the whole world and be able to be on Instagram with my new designer fur coat. So weeks passed and the puppies grew healthy and strong. Pongo smiled every day as he thought about their completely different and lovable personalities. Rolly was always hungry. Lucky always got into mischief. Penny and Patch were never apart, and they all loved watching their hero Thunderbolt adventures on television. Oh, Daddy, look at Thunderbolt the dog! Woof, woof, woof. One winter evening, Nanny took off to look after the puppies while Roger and Anita took Pongo Perdita for a walk. We're going for a walk, and just as she put the little ones to bed, two suspicious-looking men came into the front door while they were out. Can you believe it? They came to the front door, and oh my gosh, that's thanks for sneaking in while they went out for a walk. Oh no, they're going for a walk, and you know what's happening? They're gonna be stolen. That's right, you guys are so smart. So the sneaky guys came in and kidnapped all the 15 puppies. And when Anita and Roger came back, Pongo and Perdita, the dogs, were heartbroken. They were certain Cruella was behind it, but without any proof, there was nothing the police could do. Pongo realized there was no hope left. Purdy, I'm afraid it's up to us, he said. There's the Twilight Bark. That's the fastest way to send news. It's like Twitter. It's like Instagram. And if our puppies are anywhere in the city, the London dogs will know. Yep, I'm going to use Twilight Bark. Woo, woo, woo. So that night after the evening walk, Pongo Perdita barked as loudly as he could to alert the dogs in London. From the backyards to the rooftops to the London dogs passed the news along to try to help find out where their puppies were. Woof, woof, woof. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Can you kids do a bark? Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. So the dogs barked and barked and barked to try to find out if anyone knew where the puppies were. Their messages spread far and wide, miles away in the sleepy countryside. An old sheepdog, the colonel, caught wind of the distant barks. Sounds like an alert. It's from London. 15 spotted, puppies stolen. Confused, he listened again. Of course, puppies. A tabby cat named Sergeant Tibbs responded, Colonel, sir, 2 nights past I heard puppies barking. And he remembered it came from the DeVille Manor. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, suppose we better investigate on the double. Come on, guys. So Sergeant, the dog, and his friend the cat started off right away to Cruella DeVille's big giant mansion. So they crept over to the dreary, crumbling mansion and carefully peeked inside. Look! The 2 bubbling crooks, Horace and Jasper, are sitting by the fire watching television. And on the floor around them were 99 Dalmatian puppies. Oh my gosh, there's so many puppies. Psst, if you're one of the 15 stolen puppies, Tibbs asked one of them, hey, puppies, psst, psst, meow, meow, meow. They're over there, the puppy responded, pointing to the television. Yes, they've got the puppies. They've got all kind of puppies. This is just, can you believe they stole all the puppies? So using the Twilight Bark, like Twitter, like Instagram, the colonel sent word to Pongo and Perdita. Whoop, 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 tweet, 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 tweet. Bark, 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 bark. Your puppies are being held in prisoner at DeVille Mansion. So, Pongo and Perdita had to go get their puppies. We're gonna go get our puppies. Let's get our puppies back. Meanwhile, Sergeant the dog ran back to the mansion to try to help all the puppies escape. But just as he arrived, Corilla burst in, yelling at Horace and Jasper. I told you it needed to be done tonight, she shouted at them. Corilla wanted to make the puppies and turn them into fur coats. Do it now. I want my new fur coat. And I'll be back at midnight, so you do it now. And she slammed the door. So once Corilla left, Sergeant Tibbs seized his chance. If he didn't hurry, all 99 puppies were in big trouble. He whispered through a hole in the wall. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, pups, 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 follow me. Woof, 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 woof. You gotta come over here. The cat meowed. Meow, meow, meow. And one by one, the little puppies snuck out the hole. The last puppy was escaping when Jasper turned around. Horace, look. They're gone, he called. Oh, the puppies are escaping. Let's get them. Come on. So the two crooks chased the puppies through the mansion and eventually cornered them in the living room. Sergeant the cat tried to shield the Dalmatians, but he was too small to protect all the 99 puppies. Meow, meow. Just as Jasper was raising his club to strike Pungo and Perdita, the dogs, he burst into the window. He snarled and yapped, fighting off the crooks so the puppies could escape. Safe at the barn, Perdita nuzzled Rolly, Lucky, Penny, Patch, and the rest of her 15 puppies, and they had 99 puppies. Oh my gosh, 101 puppies stolen. So they were happy that they got all the puppies in the countryside of the barn. So Cruella de Vil would be looking for them and would want the puppies for fur to make her new fur coat for her Instagram and her photos. It was risky, but there was only one choice. We have to get back to London somehow, Pungo declared. Braving the bitter cold, Pungo and Perdita led the 99 puppies across the ice and snow back towards London. It was a long and slow journey, and the puppies grew cold and tired. Along the way, a friendly Cocker Spaniel offered them shelter and a dairy bun so they would warm up. Come on, pups, come in the barn. Thank you. And they were miles from the DeVille mansion by now, but they weren't safe yet. So, Lucky, a black Labrador retriever, found them and led them to a ride to London in a moving van. Come on, everyone, get in the van. So Pongo saw a few of the puppies had been rolling around in a dusty pile of soot from the fireplace. He had a great idea. Come on, everybody, roll in the soot from the fireplace, and you'll just look like a dark dog with no spots, so they won't want us. Oh, that's a great idea. I've always wanted to roll in dirt and get good and dirty. All the puppies look like they're so dirty, but it's helping them to save them from the evil Cruella de Vil. Soon the van was ready to leave for London. Pongo quickly rolled each of the puppies in the soot. Their disguise worked. Cruella saw them and thought they were black Labrador puppies, dirty, disgusting mongrels. Oh, look at those filthy dogs. Not for my fur coat. I'm looking for those beautiful Dalmatian puppies to make the best fur coat I will love. Where are my puppies? I want my puppies and I want them now, Cruella said. And then one of the puppies she saw. So Cruella was furious, ranting and raving. She slammed her car into the side of the van. Oh no! She tried to drive the van off the road. The moving van teetered to the edge of the apartment. Ziggity, ziggity, zag, 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 zig, skidding down the hill. They were trying to catch the van, but they hit Cruella's car instead. The villains plummeted down the slope. Boing, 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 slipping down, sliding, and they crashed. Bing, bang, boom, boom, pow, bam, boom. Cruella crawled out of the wreck and cried, You fools! You fools! Oh, I'm going to hire better henchmen than you. Look at my dress. It's ripped. I can't take any photos looking like this. So Pongo and Perdita were back at home in London, and all the puppies were safe. And then suddenly the puppies burst in the room. They were so happy. And they counted 101, said Anita. Well, what do we do with them? We'll keep them. We'll buy a big place in the country. We'll have a Dalmatian plantation. And that's exactly what they did. And they